Welcome to the Explainer. So, picture this. You're staring down the barrel of a massive business decision, or, maybe a really tricky life pivot. And you catch yourself thinking, man, I really wish I had a billionaire investor or a master strategist looking over my shoulder right now. Well, you're definitely not alone. That's the exact and, frankly, pretty intriguing premise behind the product we're breaking down today.
I want you to really chew on this hook for a second. What if you could actually consult Warren Buffett, Elon Musk, and Sun Tzu right now? That is the core marketing claim driving Elite Advisors Council. It sounds like an absolutely massive promise, right? Like, no way. But today, we're going to unpack exactly how they attempt to deliver on that promise. We'll look strictly at the data, the actual product structure, and what independent reviewers are saying to see if it holds water.
Now, Elite Advisors Council might look like this fancy box of physical software in their marketing materials, but let's ground ourselves in reality here. This is purely a digital download. It's designed for immediate, portable access across your desktop or your mobile devices, so it travels with you. But what exactly is inside? Let's dive into this.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, demystifying the council. Second, inside an elite framework. Third, the Council of Minds. Fourth, the PLR business angle. And finally, number 5, pros, cons, and the verdict.
All right, Section 1, Demystifying Elite Advisors Council.
Let's strip away the sales copy and get right to the plain English definition. Elite Advisors Council is a digital download of 100 pre-written AI prompt frameworks, and they're engineered to make your AI tool actually simulate the decision-making philosophy of specific legendary figures. So, at its absolute core, this is a highly structured copy-and-paste prompt library. Whether you're firing up ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, this product basically acts as a specialized translation layer between your everyday problem and the artificial intelligence.
Moving right along to Section 2, inside an elite framework. Think about a generic AI prompt for a second. Most of us, we treat AI like a basic search engine, right? Asking things like, hey, should I take this financial risk? And naturally, the AI gives you this bland, hedged response, trying to please everyone and defend literally no one. But an elite advisor framework totally flips the script. It actually locks the AI into a specific, historically proven worldview before it even begins calculating. So the output shifts from a vague, watered-down summary to razor-sharp, highly opinionated advice. Let's look at a really concrete example, the Warren Buffett framework. Instead of just lazily typing pretend to be Warren Buffett, this framework mathematically confines the AI. It forces the tool to focus on capital preservation, demand intrinsic value, and think in decades, not months. Crucially, it instructs the AI to strip away all those annoying standard AI disclaimers to give you strict yes, no, or wait decisions. You are literally locking the AI into his exact conservative capital stewardship parameters. It's a real game changer for how you get answers. Section 3, the Council of Minds. The crazy thing here is you aren't just getting 1 or 2 perspectives. There are 100 different minds included in this package. Say you need to evaluate some wild, innovative moonshot project. Load up the Elon Musk framework. Facing a vicious competitor in your local market, run that exact situation through the Sun Tzu strategy framework. Or maybe you're dealing with really high-pressure team dynamics. Consult the Marcus Aurelius leadership lens. It's like having a historically proven thinker on speed dial for almost any modern business or personal problem you could possibly face.
Okay, let's shift gears to Section 4, the PLR business angle.
So, for the everyday user who just wants to make better decisions, the entry price is remarkably low. The personal license actually launched on a dime sale starting at just $9.79. I mean, for under $10, you get lifetime access to all 100 frameworks for your own personal use. It is a wildly low barrier to entry.
But here is where it gets super fascinating for marketers. For just a few dollars more, sitting right around $15.08 during the dime sale, you could upgrade to the private label rights, or PLR license. This slightly higher tier is a massive value jump because it essentially turns these 100 frameworks into a complete business in a box that you own outright. So what does that actually mean? Well, with this PLR license, you can legally rebrand the entire product as your own. Just slap your name and logo right on it. You keep 100% of the revenue from your sales. No royalties owed, nothing. You can bundle it with your existing coaching offers or courses, or use it as a high-ticket bonus to instantly raise the perceived value of your own products. You're basically buying an asset that you can immediately turn around and start selling. Now, to be fair, the source material is very transparent about the restrictions. There are things you cannot do. You cannot sell it on massive affiliate networks like Warrior Plus, JVZoo, or ClickBank. You also can't distribute it on specialized PLR membership sites. But honestly, for savvy digital marketers, setting this up on a platform like Gumroad, Payhip, or just your own website is an incredibly easy workaround to start generating some independent revenue. All right, bringing us home with Section 5, pros, cons, and the verdict. Walking through the balanced reality of this product, the pros are highly compelling. It completely removes the cognitive overhead of prompting AI, and the price-to-value ratio is, frankly, incredible. But we have to look at the cons too. It still requires active user input. You have to clearly and honestly describe your situation for it to actually work. And most importantly, it won't replace your personal judgment. It structures your thinking perfectly, sure, but it doesn't do the actual work of living with the consequences for you.
This crucial point is captured perfectly by a community sentiment from the review file. Quote, "The best ones remove the cognitive overhead of deciding how to ask AI a question, and that is precisely what this product does." End quote. You no longer have to sit there staring at a blinking cursor, wondering how to talk to the machine. The framework handles the how. You just have to bring the what.
Based on the independent review data from ClickRetina, the final verdict for the Elite Advisors Council is a very solid 4.3 out of 5. The conclusion here is that at under $10 for the personal license, or about $15 for the PLR rights, this is absolutely not a gamble. It's a highly reasonable spend with genuine practical upside for anyone who regularly uses AI to solve problems.
Which leaves us with this final provocative thought for you to reflect on today. Are your AI decisions structured for elite clarity, or are you still relying on generic questions? Remember, AI is the most powerful thinking tool ever created, but a tool is only as good as the intelligence you point it at. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep structuring your thinking, and we'll see you on the next one.